Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me again today. Coming to you a little later than I normally do, but we always try to make this time with this live stream when we can answer questions and try to provide you information. And if anybody's been watching any of the information flowing out there today, I've spent several hours trying to answer questions. So that's the latest, but here I am, and I want to start by sharing our appreciation to everyone who attended the device pickup yesterday, and all of our staff who worked to make the device pickup run smoothly and safely for all our families. Nearly every student's device was accounted for yesterday, which was just absolutely amazing. And what that means is e-learning could begin today, and our 2021 school year has officially begun. I express my deepest appreciation to all of the staff who have made the start to this school year possible, invested countless hours in preparing for our e-learning world, safely navigating COVID and the safety measures we must follow to make school a safe environment for learning this year. And of course, to the students who I trust will be actively and excitedly engaged for another outstanding year of learning, welcome back. We look forward to this new school year. And I want to repeat that, students. This is really on your shoulders, and we need you to step up, and we need you to put forth the effort. This is not mom and dad's work. This is your work. So you heard it here today. You need to step up and put forth effort, and we will appreciate that. As we begin this year, I want to remind our families we are in education, and our job is to teach our students. While there are a lot of things we do know, there are some things we don't know, but are doing our very best in everything that we can do to keep your students and our staff safe this school year. And we are trusting those in the medical field to help us fill the gaps of those unknowns in this new world we are living in. As we have for the past 6 months, we have listened carefully to our Indiana State Department of Health and worked closely with our local health professionals, especially Dr. Ainsworth at the Adams County Health Department, to ensure that we can safely return to school. Nothing more, nothing less. Safely back to school. We have listened, and we've followed guidance from our trusted health professionals on the requirements we should follow to keep our community safe. All this brings me to today. If I may interrupt some of the comments you have shared with us on Facebook today, it is clear that some of you are disappointed in us today for sharing a video to explain how wearing or not wearing a mask may affect quarantine, or contrarily, not quarantining. While we understand that many of us have different views on the effectiveness of wearing masks, please trust that we are not here to debate your views or beliefs, or force our beliefs onto you. We are simply here to educate. In order for us to do what we love to do, which is educate, we have a responsibility to help students understand the importance of following what health professionals have shared are the expectations for our reentry to school, because it truly is the only way we can move forward. That is to encourage our students to wear a mask. That brings me to understanding. Some of you may not like or agree with wearing a mask as an effective solution to reducing or preventing the spread of COVID. Please trust that our message today, teaching students of the importance of wearing a mask, is and was in no way meant to disagree with or challenge your beliefs or infringe on your decisions for how you treat COVID outside of school. We have an obligation in school to protect our students and staff. We have an obligation to follow the guidance we have received for ways to keep our community safe and inform our staff and students of what our health professionals have shared and what science shows us. We have an obligation to help students advocate for their safety and safety of others in a way that allows them to be comfortable making the tough choices. For example, to not go to a party when it might compromise their health. Those are obligations, and those are our intentions. Ultimately, our students and families have to make the tough choices for what is best for their individual families, and we absolutely respect your decisions. We do, however, have an obligation to inform. That said, it is with the gravest heart that I see some of our families do not have the trust in our staff to know that our message today, to wear a mask, would come from a place other than that passion and compassion. I know the countless hours that our team has dedicated to making this year the safest and best environment for students, and it is more than evident the amount of love that our staff has for our students and our students' protection. Every decision that has been made has been from the depths of the most loving and compassionate hearts. Hearts for our community's youth. I have stood beside this team on endless occasions and have seen how they have risen to every single challenge they have been faced with. This time is no different. It's not for politics. It's not for personal agendas. It's not for controversy. Simply out of passion to see kids back in school, learning, growing, thriving, being productive citizens, and finding ways that they can use their passions to serve others, just as our educators have done in their lives. I realize COVID is a hot topic, and there is so much unknown. What I would ask each of you is to do your research, listen, have your beliefs, but most importantly, come from a place of respect. We are proud to live in this community and educate students alongside of you. It does take a village to raise a child. Trust that our staff have your child's best interest at heart. They do show it every day. We make sure children are fed, feel safe, feel important, learn, and now can safely navigate a health pandemic. You know why they do that? Because they love children. Because they're teachers, they're educators, they're food service workers, they're our custodial staff, they're the bus drivers, they're our office staff, they're the instructional support staff. They are everything we need to make Belmont a place of excellence. And they do it because they love children. Their hard work doesn't go unnoticed. I ask you to please join us in showing appreciation for all of the hard work they do, tough decisions they make, and maybe even an uncomfortable expectation you may not agree with. But more importantly, that their priority and focus is and will always be on your child's safety. We love your children who you trust us with. If you can't see that much is true, contact us privately and let's talk through it. But we ask you to please not attack our staff on their intentions publicly. It hurts, and they're doing far more than you can imagine to give children the best attempt at a normal year as we possibly can provide this year. So today, these have been hard conversations, but don't miss the message that the staff that works with your students, they are passionate about your students. They never wish any harm on your students. And we respect you as families to make decisions for your family time. And as always, I appreciate you watching. We can and we will make a difference together. Please stay safe and please wear a mask. Thanks.